Alright, I'm ready whenever you are. Just go ahead and give me a countdown. Alright guys, here we go. This is Skullmonkeys. We've taken our strange trip down the rabbit hole now into the wonderful world of claymation. It's a game by the creator of Earthworm Jim. Most people have heard of that. Most people have never heard of this. So this first couple worlds are going to kind of fly by. So there's not too much I could say about them. Kind of straightforward. Picked up the Halo to start this game out. Halo protects us from one hit. Normally one hit just kills you. Pick up these clay balls as we go. Standard pickups. 100 clay balls. 100 clay balls gives you an extra life. Until you get your first extra life, and then it's 99 because they didn't program this properly. Oh, nope, missed that cycle. There we go. Got that though. So pretty much all the first stages have a red portal and a brown portal to take. We take the red portal in the first world because it's faster. Every other red portal gets skipped though. They're all slower from there. So, oh yeah, you gotta pick out the fun comments for me. So every time you guys see something that confuses you, make sure you use that clay face emote that we grabbed out of FFZ here. You see this thing blowing up with clay faces. So we're going to use this Halo to clip through those guys and get out of the first world already. And now I got to remember not to skip the cutscenes. So enjoy. Here's your first one. .500 memes a second.
With an SBD or a mega P, let's do a cheer, let's give a hoot. You gotta love things as music free. Music fruit, more you eat, more you do, more you do, better you feel. Let's have things for every meal. Music fruit, more you eat, more
That's a good point.
more you do, better you feel. Let's have things for every meal.
Watching it on play. Alright, on to the monkey shrines. This is going to give us our first boss and our first little shortcut out, well, our next shortcut out of a stage. We could keep going past this guy. We're not going to. Just moving right along. Like I said, these first two worlds, they themselves go by pretty quickly. Oh! Didn't get enough distance on that one. It's fine. This is fine. There's an extra life, though. Jump down here. Oh my god, what? Well, that was a new one. All right. You see, I played like butt in practice, and I'm like, well, maybe it'll iron itself out in the run. And then it didn't iron itself out in the run. Grab the checkpoint there, just in case I choke again. It's not gonna happen though. We're clear. Alright, first boss. Reset. Moving into the Shriny Guard fight. And moving out of the Shriny Guard fight. Alright, so no cutscene after this stage. There's several cutscenes. There will be cutscene after HardBoiler, though. First stage, it gives us the chance to fall to our death. Gives us fire. Gives us flying monkeys. What's not to like, right? Take that damage there. Just keep on going. Grab a replacement halo. I'm going to come up here, grab all these Phoenix hands. They're nice little homing attacks. Too high because we'll get hit by the flames from underneath. So this game, just to give you a little background, I've been working on this game for about 1.5 years now. I'm still fine-tuning a lot of stuff. Mostly just trying to get people to see this game. Just because most people haven't even heard of this game. They haven't even heard of the Neverhood before. Which just about everybody knows what Earthworm Jim is, so. Some people here even know Armacrog. That's cool. Jump down here. Missed the cycle on that fire. Should still be good to get that. Foreground pipes making seeing things harder since 1998. Yep. I was a little bit ahead of the cycle, and I almost got myself killed for it. There we go. Moving to the 4th stage. This one's a little bit more patience. We all know we love patience in a speedrun, right? So the jumping physics in this game are really inconsistent, is the word I'll use. You carry over all of your momentum from platform to platform. So if a platform is moving up, you'll get extra height to your jump like that. Platforms moving down, you're going to lose momentum and you end up short hopping things. Same with forward, backward. Get some... I doubled back because that flame was coming up. Yeah, there's some longer stages. Kind of draw out the runtime a little bit. Nope. It's the cycle there. So we're behind the cycles, unfortunately. There we go. So made it through HardBoil, we'll get into our next cutscene. Get introduced to our new pal, Jerio. you pass me my water bottle? Oh, disgusting.
Dear Clayman, thank you for responding to my call so promptly. That wicked clog monkey has got my people working on a deadly weapon called Evil Engine Number 9. He's going to use it to blow up the neighborhood. Enclosed is a sacred root that will help you when you need it most. Sincerely, Jerryo. P.S. Do not eat of the root, or you will break out in painful, itchy sores.
At least all of the Saturday morning cartoons. Alright. On to Snow. Some of the best music in the game. I hope you like yodeling. I love yodeling. I don't really like yodeling. Get Slappy the hamster for the first time. He's going to help us block some damage. Doesn't quite do the same thing as the Halo does. Enemies get inside Slappy's hit radius, so they can still kill us. Alright. Now we get into the hardest stage in the game. Unless you take the bottom of the stage. We have to jump one whole guy. We did it. Then we actually get into something seriously difficult. Grabbed all those Phoenix hands for this stage in particular. There we go. Alright, that's the first huge difficult portion done. That's bad. Alright, that's okay. We didn't follow that far. Thought I could still make that other platform. Committed to it kind of late. So the problem with this stage is that if you fall, you can fall a very, very long way. Luckily, we didn't fall a long way. We're through. Yay! I didn't choke that stage. Be a couple more stages before we get another cutscene, though. So moving to SculptMonkeys brand hot dogs, you interpret this stage how you will. So we're going to be using halos to try to skip as many cycles as we can here. So we're going to grab some bullets here. We want to make sure we have plenty of ammunition for the next boss coming up. Probably the greatest boss in all of video games. He's incredibly difficult. Oh. That was weird. There's my "that's never happened" moment of the marathon. Just gonna wait on this. It's a long cycle. There we go. Clear that guy out of our way. Get that guy out of the way. That transition gets kind of scary once you once the platform starts moving down on you. Want that. Missed the cycle there, so we'll grab the other halo over here. There we go. Oh, oops. Okay. We're all good. Thought I was on the right cycle with those guys. There we go. That's frustratingly annoying. Alright. We're good. The stage is so much easier than I'm making this look. Trying to go super duper fast through here. There we go. Pipes are now going to start shooting skulls at us for some reason. Haven't figured that one out yet. So we did really well in the first stage, and then did horribly in the next stage. Alright, this one, it's important that I hit this cycle. There we go. That is a long cycle to wait for if you miss it. Because then you miss this cycle. So we're going to wait on this one so we can catch the next one. Not too long of a wait. Saves us time a little further down. There we go. Here comes my ride. There we go. Could have skipped that one cycle back there. Grab my cab here. There we go. Perfect. So I'm holding on to this halo for the next stage. I tend to take a lot of free hits in it. I lied. Screw it. Screw it. I lied. Alright, Joe Head Joe. There you go. Normally a very difficult boss, but we have ammo to deal with him. And he's dealt with. There's our next Clayface moment right there. I'm waiting for it. Elevated Structure of Terror. Has my wife's favorite track in the game. Get introduced to this little shrink mechanic. These guys turn themselves inside out to try to kill us. There we go. Just a Joe had Joe. Gotta try hard in there too. Double back, grab that shrink. There we go. Trying to be super careful in here. I don't want to fall for free. There we go. Nope. There we go. So those green guys throw those little orbs at me. They'll chase you. They'll kill you. You know, standard beyond the grave kill mechanic. Gotta love it. Alright. That's Elevated Structure of Terror. That was a lot better than some of my other Elevated Structure of Terrors go. Get another cutscene here for you guys. Before we move into one of the hardest stages in the game. Top tier explosions. Alright, YNT Death Garden. This is where it all gets real. And then I died. The end. So the good news is, while this game is rather difficult, it is forgiving if we do end up game overing. Any game over takes us back to the start of the stage we're currently on. Not even the start of the world, the start of the stage. So if we die in the third stage of YNT Death Gardens, we will come back after the game over on the third stage of YNT Death Gardens. And I went early. Went early on that. See, this was the one stage I did really well in practice. And naturally I would screw it up here. There we go. So the death ceiling is rather forgiving there, or the death floor, I should say, is rather forgiving. There we go. I thought I'd short hop that. Jump as late as possible. We don't have to take a second jump. This is best cutscene ever. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Get a free halo here. So we're gonna have to try a short hop underneath him, or not. Just miss. That works. You will see me take every checkpoint I possibly can going forward here in this world. This is about as mean as the streets get. There we go. Wait for those guys to get to the top of their cycle. Float down here underneath this guy. There we go. Somebody enjoys the moppers.
Word.
Go. I want to try to hold this halo for the final stage. It's going to be kind of important. It means I don't have to worry about the timing on the final jump segment. And I messed it up. Jumped early. Alright. It's alright. We can do it. Alright. It's the first stage with the first world with 5 stages in it. So it's a bit longer. We can grab another halo here. This one I absolutely have to hold on to. So unfortunately the halos don't stack. If I gain a second one, it just gives me 5 extra clay balls. There we go. Something I discovered the other day in practice. Just fall through there. Just slip through there. There we go. Oh, so you saw this. We picked up a couple of those spheres. They are called Universe Enemas, and you'll get to see one later in the run. A couple of worlds from now. We're going to use one to not have to try to go through a very tight window. Good shot. Top tier. It's a fair point. This game was made under EA, and they got away with this. Please make that. Yes. Perfect. I'm gonna wait this out here. Long jumps at this small bird. Sorry, I got a little quiet. I'm trying to. Really don't want to mess this up. Yep, there we go. That's the problem with that. That timing is really small window. Alright, we are out of Y&T Death Gardens. Y&T Mines, this one's a lot shorter, a lot simpler.
Secret.
I take a shortcut here. So the momentum on platforms can really get us killed here. Grab that extra life there. There we go. Super short stage there. Get through that. So we gotta come down here just so we can get the momentum to hit that jump. More time platforms, and Y&T Weeds is done, or Mines is done. So some of these are really short, and some of them are really long. Weeds is another short one. This first stage, though, has no checkpoints, so we have to be super careful. There's a lot of places where it's easy to fall to your death. These tiny platforms for starters. Alright, we'll go marathon strats. We'll grab all these clay balls here. Oh, are you kidding me? Short hopped into that guy. I'm gonna start stocking up on bullets again. I need them in the stage that follows this. Oh my god. Choke. Diet choke. See, honestly, there was a couple stages I didn't really practice because I was like, oh yeah, I'm good with these stages. This was one of them. And now I regret it. Openly regret this. Hey, Super Willy. We'll use that later on. We're going to use that to stock up some lives. So, Super Willy grabs us every power-up that's on the screen. Every pickup that's on the screen. Kill him. I didn't mean to jump and shoot that bullet. Let him come back down. There we go. Alright. Looking at the clock, we're still good on time. Grab a free one-man here. Go with these marathon safe strats. These tiny platforms are so critical that you hit them. And you have to hit them perfectly. First checkpoint of Y&T Weeds. It's a miracle. So this one, we have to wait for them to go forward. I love the term one-man, though. It's fun. You degenerate, it's not called a man. Awesome, good response. So now you guys are going to get to see what the Universe Anima does. And come on, somebody back me up on this. An item called the Universe Anima. What is not to love? So, we're going to dodge that pattern of 4 swirling guys. I want to jump on him. So I want to Super Willy here, grab these lives. Jump through the gap. So this stage gives us a ton of bullets because there's going to be a huge cluster of enemies coming up. And we're not going to shoot them. I'm not going to waste our time shooting them. We're going to Universe Anima them. So nice. I think we'll do it twice. This man just sexually harassed me, dear lord. Alright, Y&T eggs. There you go. Enjoy. One of the other hardest stages in the game. Who remembers high school rope climbs? I was terrible at them. So I have no upper body strength. I missed that. The moment I jumped, I knew I missed it. Didn't miss that one. And we'll just fall. Whatever. Oh, right. Was it really just me? Was I the only one that lived in that prototypical sitcom high school? I'm gonna get top of this so we can fall all the way to the portal. Nobody remembers that because this isn't the 60s. Fair enough. Alright, I'll give you that. Free life right there. So it's obviously, as you can see, a lot faster to just jump up the vine than climb. So we're gonna cheese that guy to get that free life. So every now and then that'll happen, where it just kind of takes out an extra guy. And that's kind of fun. I appreciate that. That's my Phoenix hands working overtime for me. Keep going. So this one we actually can't just jump down. There's a guy waiting for us at the bottom. There we go. I give you a hamburger. Dude, the rock climbing walls were fun. We had something that was like Project Adventure or something like that. Alright. Just gonna get that guy out of the way. So we're on the third of 4 stages in Y&T eggs. Come up here, grab a free halo. So when I was practicing this the other night, I had no ammo. I just had to kind of go by feel. And I'm glad I don't have to go by feel and I could just kill everything. This actually isn't too bad for a Y&T eggs. Now the solo rope climb past these guys. Get through the stage, we get another boss. It's using the momentum jumping to our advantage. There we go. Right down there. Gotta be careful not to be too far forward on that last platform there. Because that guy actually will come far enough off the platform to to still hit you. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright. So this guy's real simple fight. He'll always tell you where he's about to strike. And all you have to do is hit him, break his defenses, and then hit him in the chest. Perfect. That's exactly where I needed him to go. Alright. Now we move on to Monk Rushmore. Oh, Monk Rushmore. How I long to see you. So we get these helicopter guys I gotta be careful about. Kind of want to let them load onto the screen, otherwise you have no idea which direction they're going. Like that. I almost got myself killed there, and we're through the first stage. Let's see if I can do this. I practiced doing that. There we go. Was practicing that section a little bit yesterday. Womp womp, missed. Oh, thank God that went back for him. There we go. So we're moving right along. 47:29. We're making pretty good time here. I don't remember what my cutscene PB is though. I think it's like 110 something. Okay, that's fine. So we don't need ammo for much else after this. So we're free to fire as many shots as we can. There we go. Alright, now we're into Sorehead. And I just figured out some new stuff with this, so hopefully this works out. Hopefully I don't screw this up. There we go. Stage 1, easy peasy. Stage 2, we're going to sail over to the left, right here. Got my left and right confused. There we go. Oh, not there we go. There we go. That's it, there we go. Ah, come on. It's a very narrow gap I have to hit. There we go. The thing is, once we get to the bottom here, we have to make sure we don't miss bouncing off an enemy, because we can't make the portal otherwise. There we go. Down the last few worlds, so we're doing pretty good. Got shards. This one's a little tough, not gonna lie. The biggest amount of choke usually happens in this stage. I always take this stage for granted. Nope, short hop that. It's fine. So we want to save at least one of these hamsters for when we get to a section up ahead. What's the time on that? So that doesn't cost me getting to... Okay, perfect. Those guys go really fast and are really hard to get... Oh my god. Really hard to get by. Now I'm going to have to get by them without it. It's alright, I held on to some ammo, so we're fine. My boy Phoenix Hand doing extra duty. Just gonna wait for that. There we go. Like I said, I usually throw this one pretty badly. Just because I take it for granted. Like, it looks like it should be a lot easier than I make it out to be. Like that. It's alright though. We're still doing good. Like, we're still alright on time. I budgeted plenty of time really for choke after choke after frustrating choke. So I'm gonna wait for this guy to fly back. Waiting on that cycle. Oh my gosh. I don't made that. On today's episode of I Shouldn't Be Alive. Gotta use the momentum jumping to make those jumps. Otherwise you hit the spikes or you just miss the platform. Can I please rate this song using Steely Dan songs? Oh my gosh. I don't know any Steely Dan songs off the top of my head. Sorry guys. I would totally be about that if I knew Steely Dan songs. I'm sorry. Gregorian. Alright. Cutscene with our old friend Slappy. Sorry. Oh, do it again with Steely Dan. Okay. Yeah, it's like I probably know some of their songs.
Silly, isn't he?
Alright, Castle de los Muertos. Do not adjust your television sets. That is entirely silhouetted. Fun little aesthetic of this level. Got these carts to ride. So we're into the final four worlds here. We're almost out of this. Dude, this world makes me hungry. Like, super duper hungry. Oh, really? How to Lose a Halo for Free, written by Myzlstyx, starring Myzlstyx, directed by Tommy Wiseau. Oh, come on. Alright. There we go. Alright. Yeah, nah, it's a good stuff. Alright. Need a break from all that running and jumping. Let's just jump. So the unfortunate thing is, like, there's not a lot of skips in this game. Like, everything's pretty linear. It's pretty well constructed. For an EA game, that's amazing. But we do get to do a couple of animation skips on the final two bosses. Save a couple seconds each. Not much, but... Jump across. So this game's pretty unique in the fact that the final boss is not at the end of the final stage. Alright. Next to last boss, the Monkey Mage. Cool guy, doesn't afraid of anything. So normally if you let him get his attack off, he'll destroy whatever platform you were standing on. That was bad. Almost died. Alright, there we go. Now we can die. And we skip his death animation. So, who likes auto-scrollers? Anybody? Just me? This stage is a nice little break before getting into the final two worlds. Can't control how fast you go, you just control where you're sitting on the screen. And typically stay back. Still life farming stage pretty much. Get like this pub music going. There we go. So I have to stay low there. I don't want to jump and collect that that swirly cube there or that one. If you get 3 of those, it takes you into a bonus stage, and you normally you can just like choose to skip the bonus stage. The bonus stage for this world cannot be skipped. There we go. Alright. That is the entirety of the incredible driving run. Now we're into the worm graveyard. That was weird. Neat trick. Alright. These stages are not forgiving. Like, I jumped, and I'm like, there's a flaming skull there. Please don't jump. And I jumped anyway. There we go. Yeah, music gets a little weird. Music in this game is phenomenal, though. Series of long jumps here. There we go. Final stage before the final boss, before the final world.
Word.
Jump late. As if the moving platforms weren't enough, they had to have spikes on the bottom of them. Yeah, man, the soundtrack for this game is phenomenal. This is the final boss, Clog. Supposed to be a Clog champ emote that I don't have done yet. So it's important that you don't miss a single one of these cycles. It's a huge time loss if you do. Especially if I miss this one. There we go. There we go. Final cutscene. Before final stage. So he's finished his Evil Engine number 9. If I have a good final world, I should be right in line with the estimate. Alright, Evil Engine number 9. So you're going to see a lot of these hologram platforms. Thankfully, this stage is literally all about jumping mechanics. So I may not say too much because I'm going to try to focus and finish this before the estimate. And these are some of the tightest windows for platforms in the game. So alright. What is going on? Evil Engine number 9. Final 4 stages. Well, final 5, but now we're in the final 4. It's all about the momentum jumps. There's almost no room for error in this stage. So those platforms are timed, and they will fall away at the worst possible moments. So as long as I'm standing on that switch, the platform won't go away. Want those lives. Drop down here. Oh, come on. Maybe it's just misunderstood. You could be right about that. Alright. 3 to go. We're almost through this. Might be a little behind the estimate, but... first really close window here. And I just completely whiffed. Okay, it's fine. This is fine. Wow. Just completely short hop that. Alright, come on. There we go. There we go, we're through. I thought, wait, did I give it 115 or a 125? I thought I gave a 125 on this. On cutscene. I might be wrong. Alright. Final stage. We might just... It might not matter what the estimate is. I might beat it. Probably not. If it's 115, I might not. Alright, final jump section of the game. See if I can get this first try here. No. And... time! We're a little behind. I think we're like a few seconds behind. I think they missed my time call. I didn't give them proper notice, but... There we go. Not too bad. Actually, watching the playback, when I jumped into the portal, it was 114.59 or 115. Yeah, I was so zoned in on trying to make sure I didn't die. There you go. Yep. Thanks for having me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the insanity that is Skull Monkeys.